In a way, we are quite fortunate in that we have access to a much improved system for the delivery of text information. The printing is better, different fonts, graphics, etc. Way back then, in the period prior to Gutenberg, all people had was a ktav yad, a handwritten manuscript, either by the author or by a copier. That, and once printing came on the scene, the information from the manuscript needed to be typeset, and in this we obviously have the possibility of human error creeping into the process. It is the thesis of the Rebbe in the SICHAH that this is what has happened to the commentary of Rashi to this pasuk. Present-day Chumashim distinguish between one commentary and the next by firstly using a different font for the headings, as well as inserting some form of a symbol, usually a full colon, to indicate the conclusion of that particular segment of Rashi's commentary to the pasuk. In the first two printings of Rashi and the earlier manuscript, there is no concluding symbol to Rashi's commentary to the words Ke'el Elokei Haruchot, which would indicate the possibility that what today we have as two separate commentaries is really a single commentary, with the words Ha'ish Echad Hu HaChoter Ve'ata Al Kol Ha'eda Tiktsof forming part of the mashal and the words that Rashi puts into the mouth of Moshe in his petition on behalf of Bnei Yisrael. First, Moshe takes note of a Melech Basav Adam, who is not a Yodea Machshavot. He then goes on to contrast this to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, saying that Avalata, Lefanecha Gluyot Kol HaMachshavot, you are familiar with the thoughts of man, you therefore V'Yodea Mi HaChoteh, you can identify the sinner, singular, which is in line with Rashi's understanding of Moshe's position, that it all emanated from Korach, and therefore Ha'ish Echad Hu HaChoteh, simply because of the actions of one man, a sinner, Korach, will you, Al Kol Ha'eda Tiktsof, vent your anger upon the entire community. In joining the two commentaries into a single entity, as per the first two printed versions of Rashi, we can now remove the two questions that were asked. One, the need for Rashi to seemingly paraphrase what the Chumash already states, and two, if there is a need to paraphrase, why the entire pasuk is not reflected in the heading of Rashi, either in its entirety or with a vegomer, etc. The answer to both of these questions is simply that there is no second heading, and the paraphrasing of the Chumash text is not a new commentary, but rather forms part of Moshe's petition to HaKadosh Baruch Hu on behalf of the nation.